Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, the Soviet Republic. I just noticed that there's no construction yards assigned to this. Oh, okay. This one and this one. So we have a big power plant project going on. This is going to require 184 tons of concrete, 142 tons of gravel, 113 tons of asphalt, only for the first beginning stage. It's going to take almost 1,000 tons of concrete, only 142 tons of gravel, the 287 tons of steel. Altogether. This is going to be a huge, amazing project, and we didn't even start on the power line construction. Power lines are going to be totally different animal. So I'm thinking how we can do this project in the several steps, because I'm pretty sure this is how it's supposed to be planned, in several steps, not just one huge giant step. So how do we do this? I'm thinking of building. So this power is going to be exported in two directions. One of them is going to be towards Soviet Union, and I think there's another power crossing somewhere around here. Yeah, we can export power here. And one I would like to go to NATO countries, just because I would like to get that sweet bucks, even though they're not I'm not too crazy about dollars, because we can't really do much with them. So how do we do this? Okay, so that... Okay, let's pause this. Let's pause for a cause. We need to plan this. So I'm thinking of getting the transformer station, or what's it called, the thing that we built here, because I think this can split our construction in two ways. So if I build one of these things somewhere in the middle, let's say... where's the power connection? Here, and then if I build one of those guys around here, why do I need it? Yeah, so the base construction is gonna go from here. Then no, this is another question. I was thinking how to start now on the power lines, because you cannot start on the power lines because there's no connection to the power lines. Connection would be the power plant itself, but then you build a power plant and it requires hundreds of thousands of tons of everything, concrete, all the pylons, or everything needs to be built, and that's a whole different animal. So I'm gonna start construction around here of this big power power switch. So if I build it somewhere around here, but it has to be facing different direction. So I want this to go to NATO countries, so it has to be maybe this way again, like the previous one. So if I connect it to here, and then I have a power line going from this power plant to here, and then from here all the way to NATO countries. I know the NATO countries. Look at the skyrocketing cost of this steel and all that stuff. So border crossing would be, is this one? Well, there's one there definitely. Okay. And now I'm thinking, because this just requires a lot of trucks going up and down, it's not really that expensive, and most of the cost is going to be, let's build it ourselves. Most of the cost is going to be the gravel and stuff, and we have a lot of it. So gravel, concrete, we have 18 tons of steel, some electrical components, but gravel and concrete, both of those we're producing ourselves. Well, concrete is semi cement, semi gravel. So and this one requires also a lot of it. So I would like to, steel is the next big thing. I would like to do this. I will build a road. I will build a mud road, and a mud road is going to be connected like this. And I'm gonna press play and see if this is assigned to a construction site. Looks like it's not. Let's see if it's too far for us to assign it to a construction site. No, it's not. Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna do that with the other construction office as well. But I'm pretty sure... Oh! Oh, the power lines as well I can assign straight away. It's fine, we still have to build all 3 of them, but I didn't know that I can assign the power lines as well. Huh. There we go. Let the gravel flow. Right, so, привет, товарищи, 5 minutes into this game. If you didn't by now, consider subscribing, liking the video, all that good stuff. And let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's see how our people are doing, because that's the most important thing. Hospital, church, hospital, church, hospital, church. Hospital is here, why are you not in there? We have hospital, I don't care. Look. 22 citizens are unable to visit the hospital, and it's connected directly to pub, tavern, culture, sport. So culture and sport. We have a cinema here, and it's hugely underutilized. Let's see. Yeah, I would say most of the buildings are connected to it. Maybe only this one is not, but who cares about that one? Right, what about people, workers, unemployed? Do we have any unemployed people? No. Okay, next big thing we're doing. I'm gonna start importing some people from... since we're building this from the... I'm gonna go for foreign people. Why? Because we're building these power lines now to NATO countries. So I would like them to have... To use those dollars. I'm not really sure what to use dollars for. And here we have... Here we go. I don't want to pay for something that I don't need, so... Oh, full. That is full. And let's do a few more here. See? You see how prosper we are, how much prospering are we from all of this, that we have to import people from poor Western countries. Okay, we have a lot of people imported. Kindergarten is a thing again. Okay, we have a kindergarten. What about the school? School is... we're lacking teachers. Maybe, just maybe, I should have imported teachers or educated people. Okay, let's see. If I take these people and tell them to work in school. There we go. Now these people from this building are gonna go and work in school. There's 15 and there's 20 people here. Hopefully the school is gonna be operating much more efficiently now. Okay, the other thing we're gonna have to consider is this school is gonna become much more efficient. Look at the people flying through the school. So it's gonna become much more efficient, and we're gonna have to consider getting another school, which is not a problem. This is still not finished. I'm thinking of building another school somewhere around here, and also continuing construction of our great neighborhoods. Okay, things are working out. Money is going down for some reason. Power plants are not ideal. And the clothes are being exported. Okay, clothing export is the biggest thing we have, and I'm pretty happy about that. What are these guys waiting for? Asphalt. We require 1 ton of asphalt. Is it being delivered? Not yet. Here we go, asphalt is coming. Okay. Was that flickering? Is that power issues again? I'm thinking that I should maybe start importing power on a daily basis, like just in case, because this doesn't seem like it's perfectly working for us. Yeah, I think they're delivering for the power lines with the gravel and the concrete. That's perfect. Everything is working out fine here. These power outages are slightly concerning, but getting a second power plant and connecting it here to the power grid, I think it's gonna do wonders. I'm just thinking how I can connect this to this switch. Probably I can't. Probably have to make another switch and then connect it to the transformer station, because I want both power stations to contribute to our national power grid. Well, I can connect it here. This one has another switch, and I can connect from this power plant directly to this switch, and this is gonna power everything up. Okay, yeah, there's ways, and we have options. That's fine. For now, everything seems like it's working out fine. Kindergartens are overstaffed. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Hospitals, I don't know what to think about them. People are complaining about church. Yes, I'm complaining about the church as well. Oh, okay, here we go. So this guy is doing stuff. Okay, what are you doing? Okay, it requires people, but it's actually building stuff. Okay, like, first time I see this guy working. That's nice. And it's done. Okay. So let's continue upgrading the roads. There's gonna be several more segments. It's gonna take a while. Maybe I should build it all at once, yeah, and because this is only connected to our residential neighborhoods, and they're not really important, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. This is gonna be assigned automatically to our people, and the residents can walk everywhere anyway, so it's fine. Okay, what's next? Power plant is being constructed. That's gonna take a long while. Power lines are being constructed. That's gonna take a while as well. Well, they're building this. This power switch could be done quite soon. Yeah, that can be done quite soon. Oh. No, I'm thinking how I can connect these power lines to this power switch, because I have one extra connection. But then it still has to go somewhere, so no, it's not. I'll think about it. How this can be connected. It's fine. We can connect this power plant through these small, medium voltage switches to this, and it's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's just me overthinking stuff. Right. So what about the sports grounds? They're not being used that much, but people are not complaining about the sports. Well, they are. Pub and tavern is a thing as well. I'm thinking that we need another road. Yeah, that's a thing. And start construction. On this side, I'm not sure how big neighborhood should I build on this side. I should go directly like this. Maybe I should build a nice small neighborhood somewhere. I can always set doctors. I can import a lot of people, or let's do this. I'm gonna put smart people from here. Smart people go into this building. So smart people. And from here, do we have smart people here? We had. How many smart people we have? 50. And now I can put people from here working in a school and a hospital. Because there were no unemployed people. They were all working in a school. So anyway, this is highly confusing. Look at them flying. Why are they doing that? Anyway, I think we should put more smart people into this building here. Okay, smart people. Did we do this building? I think we did. This building? Yes, we did. This building. Yeah, I think all the smart people are already living in this building. Okay, so they're complaining that they cannot get to a place of spirituality. That's quite weird, because church is just across the street. And no kindergarten. Okay, so these are the two biggest things we have. Church, kindergarten, and then hospital. Well, you're doctors in this building. Okay, I can see that we don't have a lot of educated people. That's sad. And I think we should get another bus going here. Well, I don't see any unemployed people. This is Yes and no. Good and no. So no, because there's a lot of workplaces that are not being populated. So since this is kind of decent distance from the amenities like hospital, church, forget about it, but we have shopping centers, I'm thinking of starting a neighborhood in this area here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna select a neighborhood, how the neighborhood is gonna be look like. I'm thinking that this is a fair. Oh, and maybe I can build it fancy, like let's check this out, like swirling roads and stuff. No, no, let's go for square first. No, let's go for square, and just so we can experiment with efficiency first, and then we're gonna experiment with. Okay, and plonk. You guys, you have 2 roads to build here, and in the middle here we're gonna build a neighborhood. Well, the roads are, well, some of the roads, we can start on the neighborhood straight away. So we're gonna go for something that has a quality, it doesn't have to be the biggest one. But we're gonna need people, so this one, 170 people, quality 77%, this is appalling. Well, this one has a little bit better quality. 160 people, 94, and this looks like a older communist building, which I'm totally not against. Maybe not. And I forgot another thing. I was thinking that maybe I should flatten the whole area down first. This is kind of tight, but it is how it is. I was thinking of flattening the whole area first, like making it more livable. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a dozer or digger in the office, excavator. Or I can do it like this. Perfect. These are the 3 buildings we're gonna build. I'm not sure that this is gonna be done in this episode. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I have no idea. And do we put anything else in the middle here? For now, I'm thinking just doing. I don't want to connect to this road. And actually, this road will be upgraded soon. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. So I'm gonna split this into. No. I'm gonna do it like this. Do we have parks or something? Can we? Let me see what can I place in the middle of this. And is this connected to the? I don't know. I have to build the pathways first to see if it's connected to a shopping center or something. Okay, so what do we have here? Gravel, we have people and equipment for people. Football, maybe fancy. We're gonna build like tennis grounds here. This is gonna be our fancy neighborhood. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, and 3 tennis grounds here. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. Yeah, but this is not gonna be a thing. Yes. So this is a problem. Unless I can build it here. And one more here. This one definitely, both of them are going to be connected to this road, but after I upgrade the road, not at this time. This is fine. Maybe pub or tavern would be better than these tennis grounds, but nope. Fancy people. Let me build this. Perfect. Anything else needs to be connected? We have here. Oh, I'll let the... No, it's fine. They're gonna finish it when they finish it. And I'm gonna connect these edges later on. Actually, this one can be connected. No, after I'm done. And plonk, build. There we go. There's a lot of jobs to be done here. We're speeding this up. We're gonna go a little bit faster. This is gonna provide quite few people for us, and I'm pretty sure that they might be connected well to this bus stop, even these further buildings. But we'll see after everything is done. If not, we're gonna plan stuff. We're gonna plan to build new things. Also, I can new bus stops and stuff. Also, we can also assign these people to work in specific buildings that are closer to them, so they don't have to. They will be employed there rather than somewhere else. So yeah, that's also fine. They can walk to work. They don't have to go far. Okay. Oh, and we can continue upgrading this. Road without lights. I'm gonna put it here. No, I need to pull it with rubles and then close the rubles off. And this last bit of road needs to be upgraded. Let our construction companies handle that. And this one here can be upgraded with construction. No, it's mud. This one doesn't require any better quality than already is. Let's see, here and here, it's not full, so that's fine. People are working. 30 people here, much less here. Oh, no, 30 people there as well. Okay, they got to work, okay. So we need much more people to be more productive. 126 tons of clothing. Yeah, but this road here is totally opposite of what I was saying, that I'm gonna build trains. So... For now I'm gonna leave it here, because this still might be a train operation happening. I'm not sure if I can build like an angle like this. If not, I'm gonna do it like here, and we can connect it to the world. But for now, yeah, I think that the best thing now I can do is... Yeah, I was thinking that resources for this clothing can be stored somewhere around here. But it doesn't appear so. Fabrics. I'm talking about fabrics. I'm thinking that... Oh yeah, actually it can. So we can build a fabric factory after we build some of the farms. We can build fabrics and then transport them with the trucks into this warehouse. And then our little busy guys are going to be transporting those fabrics back to the factory, so we don't have to import fabrics anymore. That's a mouthful, and that's a good plan. But there's a big problem. First of all, we need more population. Second of all, we need one huge construction yard with farms and stuff. That's gonna happen after we build this. So I'm pretty sure that next stop would be either farms or steel industry. But it has to be something that brings us more profit. I mean, this brings us profit because more people are gonna be working in these factories here and power plants that we're building. So. People above all. Yeah, this is being slowly constructed. 12 people working here. I see that there's a huge demand for power. Okay, that's not ideal. Well, as long as power is coming to our cities first rather than exporting, that's the only thing that is important initially. Okay. I think we should slowly slow down construction, because our people can't catch up with all of this. Look at them go. Yeah, there are gonna be busy people everywhere. Football pitches here. We're gonna have 3 tennis courts. I think, guys, tell me what you think about this. I have a feeling that it's working out. I mean, it's fugly. Well, it's communist beautiful. It's Soviet beautiful, but I think it's definitely going nicely. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for this to be finished, but look, we're not paying anything for it, so we have our machinery and people working on it, and some of the construction materials, they're gonna have to be bought. Maybe another construction office, because from now on I can only see us requiring more and more. After this is done, I'm probably gonna go start with a farm or steel. Steel is gonna be quite expensive. Farm complex that I'm thinking of building, it's gonna have everything in it. From food production to alcohol production to so it's gonna be crops, food. Food is like bread, and then that's gonna be connected to meats, and then we're gonna have meat production, alcohol production, clothing. How do we go with the clothing? Let's see here. Clothing, fabric factory. It requires crops, chemicals, and power, and gives out fabrics. 5 tons a day. 5 tons a day, and this one consumes 2.5 tons of fabric a day. So this means that both of those, if they are working 100%, consume 5 fabric a day, which is exactly what the more or less what our fabric factory would produce after it's done. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting supply chain when we build it. I'm thinking how to build later on like huge industrial complex. So how is this going on? I can't believe that we are constructing something like this. Oh, they built these little power lines. Oh, awesome. So power lines are done on this side, so now only the big side here. It requires additional, well, mostly it's gravel and workers, and we have, oh, steel, 231 tons of steel. But we're still not there. At the moment we need workers. Okay, first buildings are being constructed here. Asphalt, concrete being delivered. That's perfect. Cinema is hugely underused. I'm not sure why. Yeah, most of the buildings are connected to it. I mean, they can walk. I'm wondering how far they walked. It looks like they walked 228 meters is the longest one. I would say 250. I don't actually know. Maybe not. Population, spirituality, hospital, sport. The sport grounds are here and nobody is using them, so it's not my fault. Sport, hospital, culture, pub tavern, but that's a minimal amount of people. Kindergarten here. Is this kindergarten connected to all of these? No, this last building here doesn't have kindergarten. Oh, there we go. What was that? Unplanned power outage. Yeah, this is why I need both power plants connected to our grid, just in case in one, if it stops working like this, so the other one can jump in. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, there's a lot of construction happening now, and we are at the end of the time, or end of this episode, and yeah, I think we really took a lot. I probably should have flattened this area before we started working on it, because it's gonna be pain to build on this one. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here. hope you enjoyed this one. It was quite challenging. If you did, press the like button. Ooh-hoo-hoo! First tennis grounds. There we go. Now we're cooking, I guess. Anyway, like, subscribe, notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.